What does quality management actually mean? And why is ISO 9001 used all over the world? In many industries, quality is critical. But here is the point. Without structure, quality becomes inconsistent. ISO 9001 provides that structure. It defines how organizations manage quality, and it is often the foundation for other standards. For example, IATF 16949 in automotive, or ISO 13485 in medical devices. In this video, we break down what ISO 9001 really does. Why is ISO 9001 so widely used? Across industries, organizations face similar challenges. Processes are often inconsistent. Different teams, different approaches, leading to variability, and variability leads to issues. ISO 9001 addresses this directly. It introduces structure, it ensures that processes are defined and consistently applied. The result? More predictable outcomes, and improved quality, and ultimately, higher customer satisfaction. So what exactly is ISO 9001? At its core, it is a standard for quality management systems, but let's simplify that. It defines how organizations structure their processes, not what they produce, but how they work. The focus is on consistency, ensuring that results are predictable, and on improvement, making processes better over time. Another important point, ISO 9001 is not limited to one industry. It can be applied almost anywhere. What are the key elements of ISO 9001? What makes a quality management system actually work? First, a process-oriented approach. Work is structured into defined processes. Then, clear responsibilities. Everyone must know their role. Documentation is another key element, not for its own sake, but to ensure consistency. Customer focus is also central. Quality is ultimately measured by customer satisfaction. And finally, continuous improvement. Processes must evolve over time. What are the outputs of ISO 9001? What do organizations actually gain from implementing it? First, you get defined processes. Work becomes structured and repeatable. Another key output is consistency. Results become more predictable. Documentation is also essential. It ensures that processes are followed. Traceability is another important aspect. Activities can be tracked and understood. And finally, audit evidence. This is what enables certification. Where does ISO 9001 fit within an organization? It is not just a standalone standard, it forms the foundation for quality management, and it applies across the entire organization, from operations to management to support functions. Another important aspect, ISO 9001 is often the starting point. Many industry-specific standards build on it. For example, IATF 16949 in automotive, or ISO 13485 in medical devices. It can also integrate with other management systems, such as ISO 27001. What challenges arise in practice? Implementing ISO 9001 sounds straightforward, but in reality, it can be quite demanding. One challenge is defining processes that are actually usable. Processes must support work, not slow it down. Documentation is another common issue. Too little, and you lose control. Too much, and it becomes inefficient. Ensuring consistent implementation across teams is also difficult. Employee engagement is critical, because a QMS only works if people follow it. And finally, continuous improvement. It must be actively managed, not just documented. There are several common misunderstandings about ISO 9001. One of the most common is that it is only about documentation. But documentation is just a result, not the objective. Another misconception is that certification guarantees quality. but quality depends on how processes are actually applied. Some also believe that more processes automatically improve performance. In reality, processes must be effective. Another misunderstanding is focusing only on audits. But audits are not the goal. They are checkpoints. The real objective is continuous improvement. Let's summarize the key points. ISO 9001 defines the foundation of quality management. It focuses on structured processes and consistent execution. It can be applied across all industries, and it enables integration with other standards. So here is the key takeaway. Quality is not accidental. It is the result of structured processes and consistent execution. If you want to go beyond this introduction to ISO 9001, we offer a detailed video course covering this standard in depth. This course helps you understand how to implement a quality management system in a structured and practical way. We also cover related topics, such as automotive standards, cybersecurity, and safety-critical systems. At the same time, we provide training across multiple industries, including automotive, aerospace, and medical devices. You can find the link in the video description and in the pinned comment below. If you found this video helpful, feel free to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I'm curious, are you already working with ISO 9001, or are you planning to implement it? And if you want to dive deeper, we also have many more videos on this channel covering automotive, aerospace, and medical device topics.